Welcome back, students, to another spellbinding lesson at the Charmed School of Self-Mastery. Today, we're delving into one of the most essential and magical skills that you can develop, time management. In the wizarding world, the Charms class teaches students how to cast spells that make life easier, from summoning objects to levitating them out of the way. But here, we're going to learn how to charm our time, so you can make the most of every single moment. Now, in the world of magic, time turners allow wizards to rewind time and fit more into their day. Unfortunately, we don't have time turners here, but we do have the power to use time blocking, prioritization, and focus techniques to bend time in our favor. Time management is about more than just packing your schedule full of tasks. It's about prioritizing the most important things, knowing when to focus deeply, and making sure that you create space for rest and recovery. Just like casting a spell, it takes practice and intention. So let's go over 3 key spells, time management techniques that will help you take control of your day and your energy. Spell number 1 is to prioritize your tasks using the Eisenhower Matrix. This spell divides your tasks so that you can clearly see which tasks you need to focus on now, which can be scheduled for later, which can be handed over to someone else, and which you can skip. To cast this spell, divide a piece of paper into 4 quadrants or boxes with a big plus sign or cross. Title the top 2 boxes Urgent, and the bottom 2 boxes Not Urgent. Then add a second title. To the boxes on the left side, add the title Important, and the boxes on the right side, Not Important. So now you have a box for urgent and important tasks, urgent and not important tasks, not urgent and important tasks, and not urgent and not important tasks. Next, review your to-do list to decide which box each task belongs to and write the task inside the box. Urgent tasks are tasks that need attention now in the short term, and important tasks mean that these tasks are relevant to your current goals or workload, and if they're not completed, will cause problems or delays. So assign each to-do to one of the boxes. When you're done, begin working on the urgent and important box first, then schedule when you're going to work on the items that are not urgent but important. Anything in the urgent and not important box should be delegated to someone else who finds the work to be more relevant. And anything in the not urgent and not important box can be skipped, deleted from your to-do list, or saved for a later date when it may become more relevant or urgent. Spell number 2 is to use the Pomodoro Technique to stay focused. Think of this as your focus charm. To cast this spell, set a timer for 25 minutes, work on one task during that time, and if you finish with time to spare, you can choose another task to begin. And then once the 25 minutes is up, you will take a 5-minute break. After 4 sessions like this of 25 minutes of focused work and a 5-minute break, you will earn a longer 15-minute break. If you continue working in this cycle, your second longer break can be 30 minutes, and then you repeat the cycle over again for as long as you need. This time management spell helps you to stay energized and avoid burnout while still getting a lot done, especially when you pair it with the Eisenhower Matrix spell to help you identify the most important and urgent tasks to work on first. Spell number 3 is to create themed workdays or blocks. This is my personal favorite time management spell. To cast it, review the work that you do week over week and assign a themed category of work to each day or themed blocks of work to specific days and times. For some of you, you may be able to spend a whole day working on one category of work tasks, so theming the whole day makes more sense. But for others of you, it will make more sense to break down your days into work blocks and to assign those blocks a specific category of tasks. If you're assigning themed work blocks to your day, I recommend limiting the number of blocks to 3 in a day to cut back on task switching, which can cause you to waste time. The blocks themselves can be whatever length of time you need to get the work done, but as you begin using this spell, keep an eye on the time it takes you to complete your work for the block so that you can make adjustments as necessary. So first, let's review what it might look like for you to theme your days. So you could say that Mondays are for planning and meetings, Tuesdays are for creative work, Wednesdays are for deep work, and so on and so forth. Or for the second example, if you need to create themed work blocks throughout your week, you could create a block on Monday mornings for planning, then create a meeting block mid-morning, and finally a reporting block Monday afternoon. Then Tuesdays can be broken into writing in the morning, editing midday, and designing in the afternoon. Creating structure like this for your work reduces decision fatigue, makes your workday formulaic and structured, and helps keep your mind focused on specific tasks each day. And of course, you could layer this spell with the previous two for extra clarity and focus. And now it's time to reveal today's magical item, the time turner. In the wizarding world, the time turner is used to gain extra hours in the day by rewinding time. But in our world, this magical tool represents the ability to manage your time wisely, so you feel like you're gaining extra hours. When you master time management, it's like giving yourself more time. You can get more done, feel less rushed, and actually enjoy your life without the constant pressure of a never-ending to-do list. For this week's homework, I want you to charm your time. Start by prioritizing your tasks using the Eisenhower Matrix spell, then block out your time for the week using either the Pomodoro Technique spell or the themed workday spell. At the end of the week, reflect on how these strategies worked for you and if you felt more in control of your time. Once you've completed your homework, let me know how it went, post a comment below, or share a picture of your time-blocked planner on Instagram and tag me at MissTrenchcoat. Of course, I want you to make sure that you submit your homework assignment on the Charm School website to receive this week's magical item, the Time Turner. And on the website, you'll also find a special worksheet to help you master the art of time management. If you haven't enrolled in the Charm School of Self-Mastery yet, be sure to sign up using the link below to gain access to exclusive class materials, worksheets, and magical items, including the Time Turner. Next week, we'll be diving into one of the most transformative lessons yet, transfiguration. We'll be learning how to set boundaries and shield yourself from distractions and interruptions, because even the most powerful witch or wizard needs their focus. And for completing that lesson, you'll earn the Cloak of Invisibility. Until next week, see you soon, students.